Hello, everybody. Just give me 1 second when I get what the cards are. All right. So, thank you for tuning in with Queensy's Spiritual Insight. This is Queensy's Readings. I am going to do a general love reading today. I'm trying to catch up with January. A lot of the January readings, because, like I said, I have not been on my YouTube channel for a while, but I decided to do a lot of catching up. I have to do past life. I'm going to do the general love. I wanted to see what energy was actually taking place lately in the collective. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share. Also, I am now in this group called the Zodiac reading party on Facebook, where I sometimes post inside of there. You also can find me at Queensy's Readings on Facebook and Queensy's Spiritual Insight. If you would like to book a reading, please email me at Queensy's Readings. Let's take a look at the energy that is taking place right now, which today is January the 20th. Yeah, so this month is almost over. Let's see, what energy can I pull for a general love? What is taking place with love from the collective? Take what resonate, leave what doesn't. Don't make something stick that does not belong with your story. All right, let's see. Can I get 4 cards? So some of you may be dealing with a past life relationship that had a little bit of unrequited love. Can I get 2 more cards? I think that was the second card. 2 cards. All right. Attraction and getting to know each other. So the first card that came out was past life. It says you have known each other before. So this could be a relationship that you was in, or a relationship that is coming back around, or this could be somebody from your past life, meaning like a karmic relationship, a twin flame. It could be a soulmate. It could be somebody basically you probably had a past life situation with, if it's not a current life situation. This could be somebody new. This could be somebody that is in your current situation, like recent past. Um, but what shows me that this is somebody that's probably currently from your recent past, because it was unrequited love, dealing with the situation, meaning that it wasn't a lot of love. If this was in the past, I feel like maybe some of you did not have enough love, or there wasn't enough things that was going on between you and this person. It says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So some of you are dealing with a past life relationship that maybe you are dealing with them again, like you probably gave them another chance and it did not turn out the way that you wanted it to be. It was unrequited, that it wasn't enough chemistry. Maybe in the beginning it was all good because you trying to get back warm and cuddly with this person and you wanted to make it work. So I feel like some of you are going through a transition where you feel like you took this person back and it still was the same. It was unrequited. It was just what it was. Better known as a karmic relationship, a relationship that was made for a lesson. So when I see this card right after, attraction, for some that is dealing with a past life relationship that came back around, that in the past it wasn't enough chemistry and stuff, and maybe it was not working at the time because maybe somebody wasn't being real with themselves, or somebody wasn't showing who they genuinely was. I do feel like spirit said attraction. You have attraction card after past life and unrequited. You and this person probably are trying to reconcile on the situation. I feel like maybe in the past you felt like this person wasn't enough, or maybe in the past this person was insecure about the relationship. But I do feel like maybe now Spirit is saying, it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So I feel like if you start enjoying your time with this person, you will start seeing that this relationship wasn't really unrequited. I do feel like there's a reconciliation on the table with somebody that in the past it probably was a lot of blockages, a lot of things interfering with your connection. So that's why it became unrequited. Like you fell apart. You wasn't able to enjoy the relationship like you wanted to. But you got getting to know each other. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I feel like, yes, I do feel like in the past, y'all wasn't able to show who you genuinely was to each other. And that's what made the relationship unrequited because it wasn't enough time spent. I do feel like this was a short term relationship, but it was because you wasn't able to enjoy it. It may have had some obstacles and some blockages that prevented you from enjoying it at that time. But I do feel like if you open up to this person open up to you, this could actually be a good it wouldn't be considered unrequited anymore. It would be y'all will really finally find that y'all bond is very good, that y'all have more attractions between each other than you thought. But it's the matter of you enjoying the moment and not thinking about the past when it comes down to this person. All right, let's see what is going on with love on a collective level. Spirit, what can you confirm this message? All right, so why is past life here? You got passion, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Like I said, I feel like that this person and you have come back around for a second try at the relationship, or maybe you're thinking about it, or maybe this person is in your life from the past, and because of the mistakes that they made, they're trying to make up for it, and you got a healthy lifestyle. So maybe this person actually was good for you. But at the time, you guys didn't know that because y'all wasn't able to show who you genuinely was, because it might was a lot of obstacles around you. I feel like y'all could not enjoy each other like y'all really wanted to at that time. It says, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. I feel like maybe this person kept you going. This person was your passion. This person drove you to another level to be a better person in some type of way. And I feel like this is why spirit allowed this relationship back around, because if it wasn't healthy, if it was really unrequited, spirit wouldn't have allowed it. But I feel like spirit is allowing it because the fact of it is it was something healthy for you. Like it made you be a different person. Hmm. Why is unrequited love here? Why is unrequited love here? So when unrequited love, you got brilliant ideas. It says, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your ideas into fruition. I do feel like you are giving this thought in mind about this other person. I feel like you're thinking about giving this person a chance that's coming back around, because you're giving it a second thought because maybe you feel like you wasn't able to put enough energy, and then you know the outside interferences. You know that something bad was happening. If this is not you, then somebody is about to come around with a reconciliation from the past that is healed, and you have probably healed to the ultimate part where now they want to show you who they genuinely was, and they want to actually give you the love that you always desired. But I do feel like some of you are going to give this person another chance. You're giving this person another take. And I think that's the idea you got, that you know that this relationship probably was healthy, but it didn't get that chance to come. Okay, you know how when you plant a seed in a garden and you nourish it, you guys probably started nourishing it, but then the droughts went dry because of other things that your energy was put into. And I do feel like because of that, this is why something that was so meant to be so healthy became so toxic. And it was because your droughts was in other people's watering gardens. You was watering other people's fruits. Okay, why is attraction here? Hmm. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully, correct? It says relationship harmony. We angels are opening up the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Some of you guys had a very heated argument with this person in the past, and that's what's making it hard for you to move forward with this person, even if you are the person that want to reconcile with somebody that you may feel that it was unfinished, that maybe you guys weren't so toxic after all, but it makes it hard because the situations that y'all was already dealing with and the arguments that you did have, and probably the things that you said about this person or this person said about you, and made it so hard. But I feel like the more and more you, how can I say, you show interest to each other, and you spend more quality time with each other and you get to know each other on a one-on-one basis, and you shut out the rest of the world, or whoever, fuck whoever says something about because y'all argument and they was your cheerleader. Everybody's gonna be people cheerleaders when it's drama. So of course, if people did see that, they felt like, oh, y'all wasn't meant to be together, but deep in your heart, you and this person still had a major attraction to each other, and y'all still had an enjoyment with each other. I feel like when you make this choice to be back, the only reason why Spirit is allowing it, because it was a healthy decision. It was a good idea to heal this relationship. It wasn't a bad idea. But that's why Spirit is working with you, because the more and more you open your heart to this connection and the more you open up and be positive about it, I feel like Spirit is saying, I'm going to uplift a lot of burdens off of both of your backs, and everybody would not be able to stop what I have created between two souls. I do feel like this is a past life relationship. This could be a soulmate or a twin flame relationship. I do not feel like it's a karmic relationship because of the fact Spirit is saying a relationship harmony. So, and they saying it's a brilliant idea. The brilliant idea is to fix something that was unrequited, something that didn't get a chance to even grow. Hmm. Something that didn't even get a chance to grow, because everybody stepped all over this garden before it even nourished, because of the envious that you had. You probably was a prize winner, right? For growing the best fruit. So you got the best strawberries in the whole state, and you always win this beautiful, beautiful prize. You always get acknowledgement from the city or whatever the case may be, because you hold the grounds of being a good person and a good farmer. So the brilliant ideal is you lost one of your flocks because of other people poisoning your flocks, putting he say, she say, and drama inside of your relationship or your bond with this person. And now you looked at this person differently, and this person started looking at you differently. And it was like basically everybody else controlled y'all minds at that time. Spirit said it wasn't really unrequited, it was that y'all was allowing toxicity to toxicate your mind and intoxicate this other person's mind, so it caused a catastrophe in the situation. It made a separation between you two in the past for that reason, because they needed you both to look outside the bubble and be the ones that look from the outside looking in for once. And you would start seeing all the mass reveal itself that had stopped on your garden, that wanted to mess up your flock. They knew that it was going to be prosperous. So whenever somebody know that you had a prosperous relationship, I do feel like it was a lot of people in your ear, in this person's ear, and it was causing drama. And that's why Spirit said it's a brilliant idea. Fix it. I'm doing a live. Okay, the food is almost done. Don't come over here. You're naked. He's not naked, but he's naked. Stay over there. Uh-uh. Mwah. Mommy kiss your forehead. Bye. I'll see you in a bit. So I do feel like Spirit is saying I had to bring back the harmony between you, and by you both going outside of the relationship and y'all dealing with other situations, and you're seeing the enemies that had was originally attacking both of you and this person, and making the connection that was supposed to be flourish into something that was so toxic that you thought it was unrequited. There was a lot of people that probably was interfering because they seen growth in you and this person. They seen something better. They seen an abundant life. They seen everybody being happy, and they thought y'all happiness didn't mean shit. You get what I'm saying? I feel a lot of people say, "Oh, their happiness didn't mean shit. It didn't matter to me." So my Spirit said, "I'm going to allow this cycle to come back around for you two to both to understand that this is not an unrequited love. This is a brilliant idea. You may think that it's a unrequited, but it only became unrequited because of what you guys wasn't strong enough to handle at the time. It wasn't healthy at the time because both of you guys was weak, and y'all was allowing toxicity to destroy a connection that was supposed to have been promising. So now Spirit said, I'm going to work with you and this person. I'm going to make sure that you both enjoy the moment, enjoy each other. When y'all come back around this time, it's going to be a powerful dynamic. And you know what to ignore and what to deal with and what not to deal with, and how to react to certain things, because you went through this unrequited stage with this person. Hmm. For some people, I hear Spirit saying, you've seen the dark side of it already, so now why not give you the light side of it? It's time. So why is getting to know each other here? Why is getting to know each other here? Oh, okay, we got 3 cards. Okay. Hmm. So, where you got getting to know each other, it says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. You got sensitivity. I feel like you and this person may have been through so much stuff, and even if this is why spirit put y'all on the outside looking in, y'all was too closed in, y'all was safe. Y'all knew the connection was already safe and sacred. So that's what made y'all clash. And y'all allow other people that knew that that relationship was sacred. Y'all allowed them in, and it created this bubble pop. So now for spirit to blow that bubble back up so you guys can be back in that sacred space again, spirit said I needed y'all to get allergic to the outside interferences. I don't know who this is for, but it's a strong dynamic right now. Spirit said, I needed y'all to get allergic to the outside interferences. I needed y'all not to know each other just yet. You know why? Because I wanted you to know what you don't want out of relationship. So that way you will both understand why your connection is so powerful and why everybody in the outside is going to try to deter it and make it something that everybody else is going through. When you two were not built to go through that. I brought you here because y'all was supposed to be harmonized so y'all could uplift humanity. I do feel like some people are twin flames. It says you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourselves and your feelings. I do feel like somebody is going through an emotional uproar with this situation. They want to be honest, but they can't. It's something holding them back, and it's because it's like they're dealing with situations that is very, very, like I said, toxic, and is intoxicating them. So that it's like being drunk in love versus being sober and in love. You know, drunk love never get too far because it's just okay, good sex, good chemistry at the time because y'all have an addiction together. But I feel like whoever this person is that's having conflict with being honest about their true identity and their true feelings with coming back to this relationship is because of they're drunk in love. So they're becoming more and more sensitive. It's like alcohol poisoning is setting in into this person's life now. And what is happening, they feel like they can't no longer not be who they are and they can't no longer hold back their emotions or they feeling. So that's why they feeling extra sensitive to other energies that's not of them. And I do feel like where it says angel therapy, and this is only because spirit allowed them outside of that box, that bubble. Maybe one person is back in the bubble and the other one is still on the outside looking in. And this person that's in the bubble is still like just waiting, like, okay, I healed, I'm safe again. Are you going to return back into the bubble so that way we could do our mission so we can complete everything? So spirit said angel therapy. No, this person is still going through angel therapy. They have to learn to respect themselves and that their identity is okay. They can now take off the mask. They can now be who they want to be, and that's why they keep feeling allergic and they getting sick and they getting headaches. I feel like somebody's probably going through the withdrawal stage, like they getting fed the liquor and then now they bedridden and they going through depression. They don't have the adequate fluids in their body. It's like now they need life support. They need to get their belly pumped. I do feel like this is what spirit is actually doing to them. Everything that's intoxic that once was good and fun and it was intoxicating to them and it was in an enjoyment of it. Spirit said now I gotta heal this person the way I need to know how. I gotta pump this toxicity out of this person so that way this person can speak forth and say, listen, it's like going to an AA meeting. Listen, I was going through so much and it made me sick. It made me feel crazy. It made me not feel like myself. I feel like this is why spirit said allow this time to be. This person is working hard and spirit is working hard on this person. This is why this person is allergic to the bullshit now. The stuff that they're going through, they're getting very lethargic from it. It says, give your cares and worries to the angels and allow us to take your burdens. Stop worrying about this person. This person, you may know, somebody may know that this person is being fed lies and bullshit, and it's like they being poured toxic situations, and the liquor poison is just still there. It's like giving somebody that got liquor poisoning another glass of toxic liquor. And what happens, eventually that person can be hospitalized because now their liver and their kidneys and stuff can start shutting down. And spirit said, I got this. This person is going to be well protected because, again, remember, they are part of a sacred reunion and they're part of a relationship that was promised. I got to let them keep going through this until they can't throw, because they need to throw up all their lungs and I mean they liver and stuff. They need to get very to the sick where they can't bear the pain anymore. And when they get to that point, I am there. I'm gonna nourish them and they will be safe. You were safe. I feel like maybe you was a person that was going through addictions too. You had an addiction to life, maybe on a whole nother level. So it makes it why you both had to be thrown to the outside world, so that way you both actually come together and be in relationship harmony. It says teaching and learning. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others. So I do feel like the more and more this person gets sick, you're teaching this person spiritually how to cleanse yourself and how to detach from toxicity. And I feel like it's just like stopping an alcoholic from drinking the liquor. You're doing the same thing, you're putting them in detox. So I do feel like this relationship is going to come back around because I feel like this person is going to feel like, listen, I want to build this relationship because it was a healthy relationship and I want to detox. I want to cleanse myself. Yes, it's going to be hard. I'm going to go through my sleepless nights and my night sweats and my terrors, but I need your help to nourish me back to health. So it's basically you're going to be teaching this person how to detox and how to get back strong and healthy. And I feel like this is why this person want to reconcile with you because they know it wasn't unrequited. It wasn't toxic. At some point it may seem like it, but it was because of other toxic situations that was burdening the connection. Oh man, this right here is very interesting. So I want to do another clarification, just another one, just to get wow. This is good, very good. I don't know who this is for, but I do feel like whoever this person is, that was basically like allergic to toxicity. I mean, that is becoming allergic to it. Like they've been overfed it too much that now they throwing it up. Like I don't know, they can't deal with it no more. It's becoming unbearable. But I feel like when this person do come back around, you're gonna heal this person, and they're gonna know that you were the whole time. You was a savior. You were the detox center. You was the one that was meant to be the one to heal them from toxic situations and to pump that poison out of their stomach. You have been their doctor this whole time. So they know they have to heal this connection. They need to pay that bill, that debt that they owe to the doctor's office from the last time they saved that person's life. From the last time they detoxificate that person, the last time they took all that liquor poisoning from that person. I feel like Spirit said this is why this person have to fix this situation and they need to enjoy life. They want to be happy. They want to enjoy life because they've been through too much toxic situations. It's over. Why is past life relationship here? Can I get another clarification? Angels, why is past life here? Okay. General love. This person was deceptive at some point. Like remember, I said somebody was being fed toxic things. Somebody, I feel like somebody was the reason why in the past this person was like this to you is because they dealt with other people that was deceptive to them. So they figured that was the way to love. That was the way to be. They wanted to be healthy. They wanted to try to go towards their passion. You have became their passion. But because they want that help, they wasn't used to the healthy lifestyle. It's like taking the alcoholic off the streets and detoxifying them and you feeding them cranberry juice, apple juice, things that's nourishing to them. It's nasty to them at first because they used to waking up to that morning brew or that bottle of liquor in the morning. So I do feel like this person was feeding you deception because they was being fed deception. Why is unrequited love here? I'm doing the reading. No, get out of here. Mm. So you got unrequited. This person learned some lessons. They're going through bad karma right now. They're learning about toxic relationships and non-toxic relationships. And this is why this was okay at the time for them to feel that you was a toxic relationship because now they have entered the devil's playground. Control, manipulation, sex, like I said, addictions, overall, false false passions. And I feel like this person is going through the karmic cycle. They bound it to somebody. They have landed their hand into a real unrequited love. And that was the brilliant idea. That's why spirit allowed that to happen. And like I said, y'all bubble had to been popped so y'all both could get a taste of the outside world. And now this person tastes that toxic life to a full extent and they overindulged in it. Now they can't take it no more. So I do feel like this was okay for them to feel like in the past that you was toxic because they was being toxic. So then they basically had to get fed their own type of poison. This is deep. Why is attraction here? Yep. No longer walking away from what they attracted to, from their happiness. They went through these toxic situations because it had to build them up so that way they could be strong enough to fight their urges so that way they would never want that toxic taste ever again. If that bottle of liquor was their happiness at some time in a point, it's not no more. Because again, they was drunk in love. They was blindsided by what love was because they was always probably fed that in the past with other relationships. So they only knew how to be deceptive because they was treated with deception. But I do feel like if you are the other person that they treated with deception and you always been a positive person and you always been yourself and you showed who you genuinely is, I feel like because they went to a toxic situation that was bounded, that their soul was tied to, and it was toxic because they went to that situation. That was a toxic cup of liquor that they needed, that they overindulged in. So now they drunk in love and they was blindsided. Like now they're sober and up and they're going through that detox stage and they're fiending. They're fiending for what they know, what makes them happy, what keeps their mind off of this urge, what keeps their mind off of this drug, this drink, and this soul tie that was so toxic. It is a karmic lesson though. That's the brilliant idea. It was meant to be like that because this person needed to learn a lesson and they needed to taste what liquor poisoning was and how bad it could be for them. And they get it now. I feel like whoever this is, I don't know if it's taking place now or if it already took place. They already know that they fed deception because they was being fed deception. But they're not walking away from what makes them happy. They want this relationship harmony back. They want that non-toxic relationship. They want that healthy lifestyle. And I feel like the only way they can have it is if they fix what was broken that wasn't really fucked up. Okay, why is knowing, getting to know each other here? That's way too many. Angels, why is getting to know each other? Ooh, somebody want to get married. Okay, like I said, remember I said you're like the detox center, something that they need, something that help heal them, something that they are now sensitive to relationships that was toxic, right? And spirit is working with them. Spirit is pumping their belly, taking all that liquor poison out. They're going through the detox stage, so that way they could be healthy and clean and show you who they genuinely are. And I feel like you're gonna teach them. You're their teacher, and they're gonna learn how to stay clean and sober because you've been through it. You knew how to come out of that toxic situation. You knew how to stay sober and away from it. And you want to know something? The heart fit. This person is looking within. They're paying attention. They now know that they was dealing with toxic things. And then you got the Ten of Cups. They want this happily ever after. They want this fulfillment. That's marriage. And then you got the World. You mean their world. You are a part of their world. This is a cycle that is taking place now because these are major arcanas that is all out here. And I don't know, guys. Listen, again, this is a general love. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But this read, ooh, it's juicy. Somebody's really getting their business done. Like spirit is not playing. They taking away the toxic situations, and they're actually ready to give this person a reward. They have to come out of that. The first the first program. They have to come out of that first step. And once they come out of that first step, this person is going to really know what it tastes like to be clean and away from toxic drinking and oh my god. Yeah. So guys, have a good one. I hope you like your reading. Please tune in. I will be doing a past life reading. I haven't did one of those in so long, so I'm very interested in it. And life purpose. So if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and share. Find me on Facebook at Queensy's Readings or Queensy's Spiritual Insight, or you can also find me in the Zodiac Readings Party. And I'm also on Instagram as Queensy's Reading. If you want to book a reading, Queensy's Readings at gmail.com. Thank you guys. Have a good one.